Hey guys, NTM918 here, and well, I'm back. I didn't expect to actually recording this episode, but first thing we're gonna do in this episode is sign this goalie right here, because I need another goalie just to be there and occupy a spot. So in the last episode at the end, I made an unexpected. I didn't think it'd go through, to be perfectly honest. Like that was what I was willing to give up for him, and Drowman's gonna be an amazing. Like he's gonna be like a Stamkos. I mean. Look, he's already a 77 overall at 18 years old, so he's going to be amazing. And we have him for 3 of the 5 years of the GM mode, guaranteed, because he's on his rookie contract. So also is Monahan, and Dougie Hamilton's on for 3 more years. And Grigorenko. So, I mean, look at all these 4.5-star guys who are going to still grow. So, this leads up to the question. So, for sure, Grigorenko is going to be starting on the first line in the minors. And so is Hamilton. But with all of these players, like, what are we going to do with them? Like, I don't even know. Like, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. We have 15 potential players that can be playing for it, and we only need 12. So what I'm thinking is we take some of the players and package them to get a really good player. Like a take Zajac. I don't know, maybe Zajac. The thing is, Zajac, he's got good face-off. That's what I like about Zajac in the middle, but because Skinner doesn't really have that. I mean, I don't really want to mess with my first line, but I'd be willing to get rid of Jamie Benn, because he didn't improve like I hoped he would. But he's still only 23, so I can't, like, you know. He's signed for the rest of the GM mode. If they have around 4 years right now, I have him signed. So, Hodgson. I mean, Hodgson's a 79 overall, 4-star potential scoring forward, and third liner. I mean, I could put Stafford there and sell Hodgson. I mean, we have 15, and we need, like I said, we have 15, and we only need, and something we do need is we need another defenseman, right? Because we got rid of Weber in that last trade. So we have 3, 4, we have 4, and we have Lidman. We have 5 defensemen. So I'm going to go sign a defenseman right now. It's our $5 million. Okay, so Curtis Foster. Yeah, that'll do. 1 year at 1.5. For a 78 to fit in our top 6. That's fine. So, there's our last defenseman for now, but we can package these players together to get someone really good, like a really good first line center. So I'm thinking, still I want to keep Ben, unless I get a really good player. I want to keep Skinner. And as good as Zajac was last year, I mean, Zajac was really good. I don't know if he has a place. I mean, he's 4.7. That's a lot of money. I was only paying him that's like almost $2 million. Sorry for that little interruption. So we're back where we were. So in the part we signed Curtis Foster. So we have everyone we need, and we have 3 more than we do need. Now, and I want to give Druin, I don't know. Look at that defensive category. That's actually impressive. He has 99 slap shot power already. What the fuck? Wow. Okay. I don't know what I want to do right now. Like, there's so many good players that I could sign, but the question is, which am I gonna sign? Like, Tay's a bit too much, but a guy like maybe Matt Duchene. And if I'm going to get a first-line center, I want a guy very similar to Zajac. Like, just taking a look at Zajac. He's an 84. I mean, he's got, you know, he's okay defensively. He's got good face-off, good discipline, good speed. I mean, he's a perfect player. I mean, he's got really good passing, too. That's something I want. I want a player with really good passing. Or like 85 at least passing. So I think I'm going to go do the trading block. I'm trying to figure this out. So we want a first line, and we want a first line forward who's no older than 28. We can move it up to 28 now, I think. Yeah, 20. No, it's up to 29. Contract doesn't matter. Overall, I mean, if they're already a first line forward, that doesn't matter too much. And I want someone with good passing and face-off. So passing. I want someone with a Travis Zajac as passing. I want someone who can pass like Zajac, because that's, I think, the reason Zajac was so good. And he had really, it wasn't spectacular, but it was decent shooting. It was mid-80s, so you can get someone with mid-80s passing and shooting. So we'll say he has to have 85 passing. He's a first-line forward with 85 passing. Let's see what we got. Wow. That's more than I expected. Look at Granlund. Like, they traded him away, and now look how good he is. 21 years old. 85 over. He's got 98 passing. Wow. Wowie, wowie. Look at all these players. That's impressive, the amount of first-liners there are that have 85 passing, including Gerb. Gerb has 92 passing. Okay, to narrow this down, we have to narrow this down somehow. We have to knock out a lot of players. Okay, how about... Alright, let's do face-offs. Yeah, face-offs will narrow it down a lot. Because whoever it is has to have decent face-off. Because I don't really want to go in with someone with crap face-offs. Because, I mean, I'd like to have someone with at least 75 face-off. And who do we have now? I'm sure the list has shrunk. Yes, it has. So there's Paul Stastny, who's really cheap. But I'm looking more at Jeff Carter. Plays for the Los Angeles Kings. He's 86, 28 years old. He's at $5 million, 88 passing, 87 speed, and 78 face-off. I'm just curious. Does anyone have like super good face-off? Like, okay, so 75. So there's a lot of people at 75 exactly. So let's say we move it up to 80, just to see. Zajac has 85, I think. That's what he ended up with, I think. Our search yielded, oh, because it... Flying. Fly. This is easier. Okay, so move back to overall. Oh no, I gotta move back to non-applicable. And back to face-offs. That's frustrating. I hate when that happens. It bothers me. Let's stick up to 80 face-off because thing Zajac. Zajac's a second liner, but he's still pretty good. So 80. Search list. So Stastny still comes up. Bergeron, Ryan Kessler. And Kessler's making $5 million for 3 years. So let's take a look at Bergeron. He's a two-way. I mean, both of these guys have stats very similar. Ryan Kessler would be a perfect guy. Like Kessler would be nice. Kessler. I was also gonna look at Anaheim. I was gonna look at. Well, look at Granlund. That's impressive. Okay, I was gonna look at Ryan Getzlaf. He's a power forward. I mean, do I want him, or would I rather have him, or what? Now, he only has 83. I'd like to have really good face-off. But what's his speed? His speed's only 85. I think Kessler's is better. So I think Kessler's what I want. If I can get him. I'm not saying I can. Kessler. Okay, so Kessler, I mean, that's really good. He's got 87 face-off. He's got 87 passing. He's got really decent shoot. He's got really decent everything. I mean, he's an 88 overall. He should. So who are they interested in? Skaters matching block. Druin, obviously. Skinner, Shattenkirk, Hodgson. So Hodgson can go. And so can Luke Adam. I mean, that would mean what? I'd rather keep one of the two. Ooh. Zajac. I don't want to get... I'd love to put Zajac back on the second line. I mean, so I'm just saying, if I get rid of those two, and... Okay, so if I get rid of those two, and then put in Kessler. So our first line is going to be Kessler, Skinner, and Ben. So that's our first line. And our second line is Pominville, Gerby, and Zajac. Then our third line becomes Ennis, Druin, and Stafford. And then our fourth line would be, it'd be who? It'd be Ott, Vorak. I have one too many players, so I can still add one more guy. Who do I want to add? Do I want to add anyone? I mean, I mean, there's no one else I really want to add. I could add Pominville. I'd rather not add Pominville. I mean, he's an 85. I'd love to keep him. Okay, so instead of Pominville, so let's leave in Adam, and let's get rid of Adam and Hodgson. That wouldn't go through. I know that wouldn't. That's not good enough. For sure. The thing is, though, like, this would make our team a lot more scoring, but, man, I don't know. I mean, our team will still be really good defensively. We still have a really good goalie, which might be changing. Spoiler. I mean, do I want to risk? I mean, let's look at Druin's defense. Druin has a the one thing he's lacking is he's lacking a defensive category. I mean, he's a sniper. He doesn't need a defensive category, right? The thing is, I could stick. I don't want to put Druin in the minors, though. I want to leave him up. I mean, both of them, unless I put it'd be more of a third line scoring line. And am I willing to do that? I think I'm willing to do that. And if I need to, there'll be someone in free agency, I'm assuming. So let's say I do that, and then I have one extra player. Who's the odd man out? The odd man out would probably be like Trey Hunter. But I'd rather keep him because in case it all goes down the drain, and you know what I'm doing doesn't work, I can bring him up. Okay. So draft picks again. Draft picks are going to be my friend here. If I do those two, and a year I'm not even going to be doing this, so 2019 is first. And Hodgson and Adam. Will this go through? I don't know. I mean, Kessler would be perfect. He'd be exactly what I want. He'd be a perfect first-line guy to be with Ben and Skinner. And I think he'd work. And what am I in salary? I still have $4 million in salary. I'm getting rid of a lot of salary. The thing is, Hodgson and Adam, man, it's like, would I rather get rid of Adam or Zajac? Like, let's take a look at Adam, for example. Adam is not fast. Doesn't have good face-off yet, and he's not very good passing. Hodgson has good passing, but is really crap. So I mean, both of them have crap face-off. So I think I do this, and you know, worst case scenario, I guess Zajac could be traded because he's not going to get worse if I play him on the second line, which I plan to. All right, will it go through? The proposal of yours isn't acceptable as you sent us more than one player to fill the same need. You consider taking Cody Hodgson if you want to try again. So they are really interested in Hodgson. That's good. Didn't they trade Hodgson to us? I don't remember. I forgot what team Hodgson was on. So, really, after 2016, our first round picks don't matter. So, let's just get rid of 2019. So, second round in 2019, and then a third round here. So, a first, second, third, Hodgson, and Adam for Kessler. Will it go through? On behalf of the Vancouver Canucks organization, I accept your trade offer. See you out there on the ice. So, we have now acquired Ryan Kessler, who will be 32 when this is, yeah, it'll be 32 when this GM mode's over, or 33. So he won't be declining at any point. So that's good. So now our first line looks a lot better with Kessler in there. So we got Kessler, Ben, and Skinner on the first line. You got Gerby, Pominville, and Zajac on the second line. You've got Stafford, Ennis, and Druin on the third. Ott, Hunter, and Vorak. And then you've got Myers and Shattenkirk as your top two. Leopold and Spiza as your top four. And then Lidman, and as long as... We'll skip ahead a few days here. As long as... let's see. Hopefully he signs. Who do we sign? Yeah. No, that wasn't the guy we wanted to sign. Well, we did want him to sign, but still. Alright, so Curtis Foster accepts. Okay. So, guys, another revamp of our team, really. Another really good team. Got Kessler, Ben Skinner, Pominville, Gerby. Yeah, Pominville, Gerby, and Zajac. Stafford, Ennis, and Druin, Ott, Vorak, and Porter. So there's your team, and you got Hunter and Coletta, who, in case my idea of having a third line, scoring line, doesn't pan out, I can bring them up. So, if you guys enjoyed, like, comment, subscribe. This has been NCM918, signing out.